Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, I will present my paper presentation about the effect of the implementation of the creative economy policies on the improvement of welfare of the regional community. Before I want to introduce myself, my name is Aryo and my student number 198. I'm from EPA 4 class. In first part, I want uh, I want explain to introduce from my paper presentation. Introduction. Presidential Instruction Number 6 of 1009 concerning creative economic development is a reference for the government and the business world in the creative economy and creative industry. Implementation of President Instruction Number 16 200 2009 aims to combine the concept of the creative economy and creative industry that are appropriate to be applied to all cities in Indonesia. Cities in Indonesia consist of many cities that are strategic for the development of regional trade and economy business. Judging from the location or position of the city in the center of the economy and business in province and city or district. Next slide. Next slide. Explain about formulation of the problem. Based on the background description above, the writer had formulated the existing problem, namely 1. How is the development of the creative economy, which has become an innovation in economic development in Indonesia? 2. What is the role and influence of creative economic policies and the application of local creative economic efforts on society to change people's mindset about the importance of increasing welfare independently. Research proposed from my paper presentation based on formulation of the problem above. The aim of this research is to find out how to strategy and effect of creative economic policies in contributing to improving the welfare of the community, identify the effectiveness, the implementation of creative economic policies indirectly increasing the people welfare. Benefit of research. Any two in the number one theoretical benefit. This research is expected to provide an overview and stimulus for the top of the younger generation in developing potential and prosperity in the region through practical benefit. In practical benefit, any of our readers, as literally we read the state of the country's economic through policies issued and implemented by the government with the right influence of people's life. We for writers as a means of developing ways of thinking and responding to the economy and state policies as well as applying to knowledge given from the English course or paper presentation. Uh, from my paper presentation, take a literature review, many literature review. One, creative economy development craft field traditional in Jambi. Two, development of culture-based creative economy young entrepreneur in Yogyakarta Special Region. Three, development of educational economy, tourism model based on creative industry with local wisdom insight to improve community economy. For analysis, small and medium enterprises sector becomes entrepreneurship model social based creative economy. And last, hub industry based creative economy development in increasing community income. Next slide, theoretical framework. Uh, the first, creative economy. The meaning of the creative economy is an effort to create value or edit value from an economic, cultural, social, and environmental perspective based on ideas created from human creativity and the form of implementation of the arts of science, culture, and technology. Second, social welfare. According to Burdes, uh, 2015, social welfare is a form of quality of life satisfaction with the aim of measuring the position of community member in building a balance of life which includes, among others, uh, include material well-being, social welfare, emotional well-being, and security. Uh, and the third, according to Selo Sumarjan in Sujono Sukanto, 2006-22, people are people who live together, have the same area, identity, habits, attitude, traditions, and a sense of unity to produce a culture. In research methods, this research as descriptive, a qualitative research. This research is based on research procedures that produce descriptive data in the form of written words from previous literature, study, source, and interview. Descriptive research aims to describe and even systematically, actually, accurately in the population of a particular area. Result finding and discussion. In my paper presentation, based on the result of interview from a questionnaire that has been conducted for 2 days to 31 respondents consisting of men and women, and this study has data from respondents to answer for research question from me. This research was conducted to find out how student perception of the concept of the creative economy are associated with welfare. Conclusion from my paper presentation, based on the data obtained, it can be concluded that the concept of creative economy in Indonesia has received a lot of support from students as an alternative to improve welfare in the economic field. especially for business actor and industry based on the creative economy. There are still few who understand or know the concept of the creative economy. In addition, although the concept of the creative economy in Indonesia began in the days of President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, it is still something new for some people to know. However, many think that the concept of a creative company can bring development and prosperity to home industry or large industry based on the creative economy. The development of the creative economy in the creative industry will be a positive thing to be able to make a big contribution, especially as the capital of Indonesia states in preparing for and facing the ASEAN Economic Community or A- AEC. Thank you for your attention and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.